Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your number one fan Asian coming to you today with the first ever FIFA 19 video on this channel, and it's going to be a tradition right here. As I do every year, I'm going to be showing you the best young, high potential players that you could go ahead and buy in career mode that are cheap and under the age of 23. Everyone is going to be in this, and since variety is the spice of life, and I know some of you guys are going to be playing with the big clubs, I'm going to have guys up there that are around 10 million, so everybody can scoop them up. But if you're a mid-tier guy, I got a couple of guys that are around 5 million, and for you broke boys, we got 1 million and under. And I can guarantee that every single player that I showcase to you today will be an excellent investment no matter what size of club you are, because they can grow into absolute monsters. And there are a lot of new faces that I've never heard before, so I'm really excited. Since career mode hasn't really changed all too much, it's good that the faces have changed. And if you, good sir, are excited to go ahead and see these hot, young, sweaty prospects, go ahead, take your direct nipples, smush it to the like button right now, subscribe if you are new for more oddball FIFA 19 content. And now what I'm going to go ahead and do for the first part of this video is we're going to go in, I'm going to showcase you the entirety of the team and how they look at the starter career mode. Their base starting prices that you can go ahead and get in on them cheap. And then we're going to sim ahead about 5 to 6 years into the future, and you can see how well these prospects go ahead and develop and how they look when they are fully developed. All right, so we're going to go position group by position group, and to keep things organized, we're going to go from most expensive in the group to the least expensive. And first guy up here is Felipe Vizu. I don't know how to properly pronounce things. Only 3-star, but he's 6 foot tall, so he can kind of do almost anything, because you can see that his stats are very, very well balanced. The do-it-all guy, and if you want to go ahead and pick him up, he's 10.5 million. I believe, let's check his potential, 87 potential for Visa. Next up in the mid-range is this guy right here, Rafael Leao. He's only worth about 5.5 million, and the reason why I like him is he's even taller. He's 6'2", but look at the way that he's built. He's got the skills and the weak foot, 4-star, and excellent pace, along with decent and physical. If you take a look at his pace already at 18 years of age, 85 sprint speed and 77 strength. And with only, like 5.5, he is quite a steal. He has pretty high-end potential as well, only 1 point less than Vizu at 86. And then for you broke boys, we have the son of George Weah, Timothy Weah over here, 17 years of age, 1.8 in the value. All right, 6'1", 3-star, but he's not really a target man. As you can see, his pace is high, his physical is low. Yeah, 59 strength to start off with, but pretty good sprint speed, pretty good acceleration. And the last record that I want to showcase is a guy that's really interesting because 1, he is North Korean, and 2, unfortunately, he is on loan, so you cannot get him until his second season, but he's pretty darn cheap, coming in at 1.7 million, and he's got pretty darn high potential, 87 potential. His stats are meh, it's not that good, and obviously he's the lowest rated out of these guys. He's got okay sprint speed, pretty good jumping, pretty good acceleration. He's not all that fantastic, but let me tell you, a 5-star weak foot makes up for a lot of deficiencies. And for only 1.7 million, Rocket Man over here is quite a discount. And now we're going to move on to the left wing, and the guy that we are going to profile first is Barco. Well, probably a lot of guys have already heard about him. He starts out at a 74, is worth 10 million, and can get up to a potential of 89. 5'6", which I love in a winger because they actually do move a little bit more agile than their taller counterparts. As you can see, excellent acceleration, agility, and balance, and already has finesse shot and technical dribbler, as well as takes finesse free kicks to start out with. Next guy up in the mid-range is the Englishman over at Borussia Dortmund, and that is Jadon Sancho. He is worth 5.5 million with a 72 overall and a potential of 87. What's noteworthy about him is that he has 5-star skill moves. So you skillers, he's your man. And you can see that he's got excellent pace as well as really good dribbling. And then for you cheapies, Francis Amuzu is going to be your man. The Belgian, who starts out at a 66 and is worth 1.2 million, can get all the way up to an 83. Not the highest, but as you can see, electric pace, as well as another kid who's got a 5-star weak foot. So as you can see, you can play him both on the left mid position as well as the center forward. And now on the right mid side, I'm going to start off with Jovan Cabral. He's from Cape Verde, and he starts out at a 73 overall. He can get all the way up to an 86. He's worth 6.5, and actually a lot of the right mids are considerably cheaper than the left mids, but I digress. Let's go over to attributes. As you can see, he's got 4-star skill moves, 5'9", 3-star weak foot. He's got excellent pace and excellent dribbling. I'm not going to show you the stats on him because all these guys kind of have somewhat similar stats. Another right mid in the mid tier is this guy over here, Argentinian Matías Saracho. Starts out at 7.2 overall, can get all the way up to an 85. It's worth 5 million. And as you can see, offers a lot of versatility because he can play right mid, center mid, and cam. We go over to his attributes. Only 3-star, and he's 5'7". But take a look at his stats right here. A lot of green in the physicals. And the last guy that I have in the right mid position, as you can see, can also play on the left wing, but Callum Hudson-Odoi, another Englishman, starts out at a 68, but he has the highest potential of all the guys that I've shown you so far on the right side, because he can get all the way up to an 87, and his value starts out at 1.6 million. Take a look at his attributes. They're actually not all too bad for a player who's rated 68 overall. He is 6'1", so he is a taller player, 3-star, but he's already got 83 pace and 72 dribbling. Moving over to the cam position, this is probably the most high profile cam that is in the game, and that is Manchester City's Phil Foden. Young Englishman is only 17 years of age, starts out at a 73, can get all the way up to an 88. His value is 7 million to begin with. So he's only 5'7", 3-star. And he's pretty well balanced. You know, he's not the best at defending and physical, but he's a cam. Next in the mid tier for cams is this man over here, Kangin Lee. The South Korean starts at a 70. It can get all the way up to an 86. He is worth 3.1 million to go ahead and start off with. And what's most noteworthy about him is at the age of 16, he's already got a free kick accuracy of 82. So if you need a cheap young free kick specialist, this cam is your man. And you can see right here in his traits, he's already got power free kick, long shot taker, technical dribbler, and set play specialist. Last cam I'm showing you guys is someone you probably already heard of, and that is Angel Gomez of Manchester United. He is an Englishman. He's worth 1.2 million, starts out at a 66, and can get all the way up to an 87. I can see he is 5'6", a young tyke, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Not the paciest guy, but he's mostly based around his agility. Dropping now into the center mid position, first guy up is the Brazilian Wendell. With a value of 10 million, he starts out at a 75 and can get all the way up to an 86. Taking a look at his attributes, you can see that he is extremely well-rounded. 80 in pace, 73 in shooting, 70 in passing, 77 in dribbling, and 71 in defending, while having a 69 in physical. Essentially, he's a mini Pogba. Next guy I'm showing you guys is the Uruguayan Nandez. He comes in at 9.5 million sterling, starts out at a 75, and can get all the way up to an 85. But what I love about him is he's got 81 agility, 91 stamina to go ahead and start out with 80 strength and 82 aggression. I list him as a center mid, but you can definitely play him in the CDM role. Speaking of center mids that you could play in the CDM position, for the mid-tier guys, we have Weston McKennie. Taking a look at his attributes, he's actually kind of more of a CDM that he is going for, but he'll do an okay job. 6'1", 3-star. Decent in stamina, almost 80, while possessing 82 strength and 82 aggression. Also has decent end vision, as well as pretty good ball control and short pass. And lastly, for the young boys, you have Ricky Puig. I have no idea how to pronounce this name, but he's 1.6 million, starts out at a 68. And get this, he can get all the way up to an 88. Yes, that is a growth of 20 points. Plays over at Barcelona, and I think a lot of people kind of view him in that system, or at least he's being rated as like the next generation Iniesta. Going into the CDM realm, first guy up is Sander Berg over here. He's from Norway. The 19-year-old is worth 9 million sterling and starts out at a 75 and can get all the way up to an 87. Taking a look at his attributes, he is 6'5". I did not know he was that damn tall. 3-star, and as you can see, decent end pace, 76 pace with 81 physical, as well as 71 defending, and not all too bad in the passing and the dribbling as well. And the other CDM that I'm going to showcase to you is this man over here, Sandro Tonali. Is worth 1.1 million. He starts out at a 66 and gets all the way up to an 88, a growth of 22 points. He is the best deal that you can probably get in career mode. There's probably no reason why you shouldn't buy him. Go buy him. Now we're going to move on to left backs, and the top guy over here is the Uruguayan Srirachi. His value is 8 million, and he starts out at a 75, and he can get all the way up to an 85. Srirachi's 5'8", and what I like about him right there, 88 pace. He's gonna be nice and fast out on that left side. Let me tell you, by playing the demo and through playing through early access, having extremely fast fullbacks is going to help you a lot in career mode. Next up in the left backs is this man over here, the German Itter. Comes in at a value of 1.2 million and starts out at a 67, and he can get all the way up to an 85 as well. His stats are quite bad. He's 67 rated overall. He is one for the future. But what's good about him is he is 6'1". So any crosses that are to the back post hopefully can be defended a little bit better because your left back isn't a midget. The last left back I'm going to show is this man right here. I'm going to call him the lesbian because his last name is Vag No Man. Starts out at 61 overall, and his value is 425k. I think he's the cheapest person that you can buy on my list right here, and can get all the way up to an 83. And for 61, 78 pace, not bad. And now over to the right backs, we're going to go with the Brazilian Militao. Value of 8.5 million, starts out at a 75, can get all the way up to an 86. Let's go ahead and take a look at his attributes. Another tall one of these fullbacks. He's 6'1", and as you can see, pretty well-rounded stats, 77 pace, 79 physical, as well as decent in dribbling and defending. And in the mid-tier range for the right back, he's probably my favorite defender that you can go ahead and buy because his name is Doda. But that's not the only reason why I like him. He starts out at a 71 and he can get all the way up to an 84 with a value of 3.4 million. And look at this pace, 90 pace already at 71 rated overall. And he's named Dodo. And last guy in the bargain basement over here is Kevin Rug. I don't know, he's Swiss. Starts out at a 67, he can get all the way up to an 84, and he's worth 1.3 million. He's pretty well rounded, 76 pace, 75 physical, defending's not all that great, but I mean, you get what you pay for. He's 1.3 million. All right, let's move on to center backs with Upamecano. Starts out at a 76 and can get up to a whopping 88. His value is 10.5 million, and that is a steal. And what's notable about him is he's got 79 pace as a freaking center back. 84 sprint speed, just right out of the gate. Yeah, he's good. Next center back, we have Liet. He starts out at a 74, can get all the way up to an 87. His value is 8 million. He is 6'2", he's got 3-star weak foot. As you can see, not quite as pacey. He's more of a traditional tactical defender, if you will. But 60 pace is not all too bad. 75 physical and 75 defending, pretty well rounded. Next center back is in the mid-tier range, and that is Boubacar Kamara. Say that 10 times fast. Starts out at a 71, can get all the way up to an 87, and pretty good for 3.9 million. One thing to note though is he is only 5'10", so maybe he's better off being played in the CDM role. And he's got pretty decent stats with 70 pace, 74 physical, and 69 defending. Another mid-tier guy is this man over here, Mario Hermoso. He can play center back as well as left back, 22 years of age. Starts at a 73 and can only get up to an 81. So one of the lower end potentials on this list. And he's worth 4.5 to go ahead and start off. So you might be asking, why would you show me this guy? Look over at his pace, 84 pace, and he's got 88 sprint speed to begin with. I believe he is the fastest cheap center back that you can go ahead and purchase at the start of the game, so you're welcome. And last up for the broke boys, we got the center back Ethan Impadu from Chelsea. Everybody gives him shit for essentially looking like David Luiz's son. Starts out at 63, can get all the way up to a potential of 86, and he is dirt cheap, 650k. And the last positional group is going to be keeper. You got Albin Lafont. You guys already know about Albin Lafont. Already 77 overall, can get up to an 89. It's just ridiculous that he's a steal at like 10 million. I showed you his other attributes. He's 6'4", but you know he's going to be good. Next keeper up is also somewhat expensive. Coming in at 8.5 million is Andriy Lunin. He's the young Ukrainian that's over at Real Madrid. 76 rated to start off overall. He can get all the way up to an 87. He is 6'3", 3-star weak foot, and everything else is, you know, goalkeeper stuff. And lastly, for the cheapies is Christian Fruchtel. I believe he plays over at Bayern Munich. He starts out at a 65 overall and can get all the way up to an 86. So not all too bad for his poultry value of 850k. He's also nice and tall at 6'4". And that is it for my list for the best young players that you can go ahead and purchase at the start of career mode. Now, I'm going to go ahead, sim forward about 4 to 5 seasons, and we're going to see how they look like when they're more fully developed. Take it away, Time Wizard.
Go, Time Wizard!
All right, we now sit in 2023, and let's go ahead and take a look at the squad and how the boys have grown. Let's go the same order as last time, starting with the strikers. Felipe Vizu, I don't know. He's 26 years old now, and he got all the way up to a freaking 87. And we go ahead and we take a look at his attributes. The most noteworthy ones is he's got 91 sprint speed and 93 strength. His finishing, though, is actually not all that great, and he doesn't actually possess any traits. Next up is Rafael Leao. The striker from Portugal is now worth 44 million, and he got all the way up to an 86. But if you take a look at his physicals, they are monsters. 99 acceleration, 81 agility, 99 sprint speed, 76 stamina, and 96 strength. He's actually stronger than Viza. And on the second page, there's dark greens in ball control, dribbling, long shots, shot power, short pass, interestingly enough, and he's got 95 volley. Yeah, honestly, I think he's my favorite striker. He's 6'2", I remind you, with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Then we move on to Timothy Weah, who got all the way up to an 86 and is worth 50 million. And unlike the other two that I showed you, he actually does have good finishing. 91 finishing, 94 heading accuracy with 85 dribbling, pretty good shot power, volleys, as well as short pass and long shots. And might I remind you, he's 6'1", so that heading actually will matter on him. Last of the strikers is Rocket Man Hong Kwok Song, got all the way up to an 85 and is worth 42 million. 87 sprint speed with 89 jumping and pretty good acceleration, although the bane of him is his stamina. 56 stamina, when are you ever going to be able to use that? Now, I didn't train any of these guys formally, so you probably can train him to get his stamina higher, but that is kind of disappointing. As you can see in the technicals, pretty damn good. 97 dribbling, 89 finishing, and 91 heading accuracy. Let's move on to the left mid position, and Barco is 1 point off of his 89 potential. He got up to an 88 and is worth 62.5 million. And just look at his attributes, man. 99 acceleration, 86 agility, 89 balance, 92 sprint speed, 88 stamina, and 83 vision. In the technical aspects, he's got 91 ball control and 99 dribbling, as well as 91 finishing and 89 short passing. You really can play him in the left mid, cam, and striker position. Next up, Jadon Sancho got all the way up to an 85, is now worth 42 million. Take a look at his attributes. Reminder that he has 5-star skill moves. In the physical stats, he's got 99 acceleration, 93 agility, 90 balance, and 90 sprint speed. In the technical abilities, he's got 99 dribbling, 96 ball control, 88 crossing, decent end short passing, and pretty good finishing for a winger. And last up is Amuzu. He was the cheapest of the bunch, only got up to an 80, although he was one of the younger guys, so he does have more room to grow. Only 16.5 million, and we take a look over at his stats. Reminder that he does have a 5-star weak foot. He still grew pretty damn good in his physicals. 99 acceleration, 98 balance, 94 jumping, and 97 sprint speed. As you can see in the technicals, pretty good in most things that you would want in a winger. And somehow his highest stat is long passing at 87. So I guess you could play him in the midfield too. Moving on to right mid, we got Cabral, who got up to an 86 and is worth 42.5 million. We go over to his attributes. He's a 4-star skiller, 5'9". At this point, I'm just a broken record. He's really fast and he's really quick. And he's also good at dribbling and pretty good at finishing, and once again, pretty good at long pass. Zaracho got up to an 83 and is worth 28 million. And once again, another one of our wingers is lightning quick with 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, and he's actually got one of the higher stamina stats of the wingers that we've seen so far. Technical stats are what we've seen from the other wingers as well. Good dribbling, ball control, and long pass. And then the cheapest of the bunch, Hudson Adoy got up to an 83, a reminder that his potential is actually 87, so he's got 4 more points to grow after this. 29.5 million, but that's probably going to rise over the next couple of years. 6'1". Taking a look at his stats, he looks like a winger per usual. He's really quick, he's got good sprint speed, and we go in his technicals. He's excellent at dribbling, ball control, really good finishing, 87, and short passing at 88 as well. Now moving on to the cam position, Phil Foden up to an 86, 48.5 million, and look at the physicals that he developed. 87 sprint speed, 98 acceleration, excellent agility and balance, and he's pretty much built like the wingers we've seen before. Good ball control, dribbling, finishing, long passing at 97, and short passing at 9. Next up, Kangan Lee got up to an 81, is worth 21 million now. The thing that was noteworthy about him was his free kick accuracy was very high at a young age. Excellent ball control, dribbling, and free kick accuracy got up to an 88, which is very strong, but I was expecting maybe in the 90s over there. But he's got good finishing, he's got good long passing, he's got good long shots. His short passing is actually a little bit low. But once again, if you need a free kick specialist at the cam position, he's relatively cheap. And last up is Angel Gomez from the cam position, got up to an 82. I think he can get all the way up to an 87, so he's still got 5 points of room to grow. 26 million, and as you can see, 4-star, 4-star. Go over to his attributes. He's already pretty good. His stamina is very, very low there, but he's only 23 years of age. You can definitely train him up. Otherwise, physicals look fantastic. And we get over to the technicals. Noteworthy thing, yes, he's good at dribbling and ball control, but he's got 96 finishing, as well as very strong short passing, long passing, and long shots. Moving into the midfield, we got Wendell, who got all the way up to an 86, is worth 41 million. Let's go over to his attributes. He is 5'11", a reminder to you guys, and he got up to 85 sprint speed with 90 stamina. Pretty good reactions and acceleration and agility. And oh my god, he is a complete midfielder. Look at this, 90s in ball control, dribbling, finishing, stand tackle, shot power, and long shots with dark greens and short passing and long passing. This is so ridiculous. I don't understand how he's only 86 rated. Next up is Nandez, and he got all the way up to an 85. He's only worth 35 million for some reason. I guess he's a little bit older at 27. He's got 99 stamina. He's pretty strong, pretty quick, and then the mental stats are pretty good. Good aggression, attack positioning, interceptions, and reactions. Let's go over to the technical traits. Dark greens in ball control, dribbling, finishing, long passing, stand tackling, short passing, and marking, and okay, long shots. And then the cheapest guy on the list, Puig, who was about 1.8 million, went all the way up to an 85. Remember, this is the guy from Barcelona, who's basically an Iniesta clone. If you look at his attributes, he looks like an Iniesta clone, which means his physicals are not all that impressive, okay? But his vision is at 94. And then you take a look at his technical stats, and it all makes sense. 90 ball control, 92 dribbling, 98 finishing, which is surprising. And then short passing is at 97, and stand tackle is actually at 83. Okay, I see you, Puig. Now, McKinney is listed as a CM, but I kind of put him into the CDM group. Got all the way up to an 85, is worth 36 million. And take a look at his attributes. He is 6'1", and his pace actually didn't go up that high. Stamina is good though, 87 stamina, 85 strength, not bad. Take a look at his technicals. He's got 95 dribbling, pretty good ball control, 91 long shots with 85 short passing and 91 stand tackle. And he's also got 80 finishing, so while I do list him as a CDM, he'll be fine going forward. The other CDM that I talked about was Sander Berg, who got all the way up to an 86, is worth around 14 million. Let's go ahead and take a look at his attributes. Physicals are pretty good, and you gotta remember, he's 6'5", so you know, almost 80 acceleration on a 6'5" guy is pretty good. 81 sprint speed, 90 stamina, and 99 strength. Okay, pretty good vision reactions. Excellent ball control, dribbling, good long passing, good marking, good short passing, almost 90 in the stand tackle as well as the slide tackle. And then Tonali, who is worth 1.3 million, and he can get all the way up to an 88, only got up to an 82 at this point. And we take a look at his stats. He's not quite there yet, okay? He's got 6 more points, but you can see where it's going. Pretty well rounded in the physicals. He's already got dark greens and vision, 99 long pass and 91 short passing with pretty good slide tackle and stand tackle. Moving on to left backs, we got Sriracha, got all the way up to an 85. 85 is worth around 30 million. We go over to his attributes. 99 sprint speed, 90 stamina. That's all I really need to tell you about that. But his stand tackle is pretty good. His short passing is actually at 88 with good marking, as well as heading accuracy is pretty damn high. Ader got all the way up to an 82, is worth around 20 million. We go over to his attributes, and he also grew relatively well in his physicals. 83 sprint speed's okay, decent in stamina with excellent acceleration. And ooh, 90 crossing, okay, with 90 ball control, 96 heading accuracy, good stand tackle, good short pass, and good marking. And then Vag No Man only got up to a 77. Remember, he can get up to an 83, so his stats are probably not going to be all that impressive, but pace-wise, he's good. He's good. 86 acceleration, 91 sprint speed with 82 stamina. He's also got good ball control and decent short passing, okay slide tackling, stand tackle, and marking. But remember, he's going to grow by 5 more points. Now, the right back position, we have Militao. Got up to an 86 overall, is worth 34 million. The Brazilian is 6'1", 25 years of age, and wow, physically developed. Yeah, he's quick, he's strong, he's fast, he's got excellent stamina with excellent reactions and aggression as well. Ball control, 99 heading accuracy, dark greens and stand tackle, slide tackle, and marking with 93 short pass? What the heck? And he's 6'1". Play him at CDM. Next up is Dodo, the right back. Got up to an 84. It's worth 23.5 million. Let's take a look at stats. Remember, he's only 5'5", so he's not the tallest, but he's got 99 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, and yeah, he's good at everything except he's not the strongest in the physicals. Technicals actually not all that great, if I'm gonna be honest. Good cross on him, good ball control. Stand tackle is good, but slide tackle, meh. Marking, 80, and then short passing is at 86. The last guy up is Rig, who only got up to an 83, is worth around 20 million now. We take a look at him. Good acceleration, good sprint speed, good stamina, excellent strength, 85 with decent reactions. Dark greens and slide tackle, short pass, stand tackle, heading accuracy, and an 80 in marking. So it's very solid. And now for center backs, and these guys turned into some of the most impressive specimens. Upamecano got up to an 86. I believe he can grow even more than this. 2 more points on top of this. It's worth 40 million. Taking a look at his attributes, and they're ridiculous. He's a center back with 99 sprint speed and 98 jumping with 95 strength. I don't think I really need to show much more than that. But yeah, he's pretty good at the defensive stats. Also has 84 short passing, so he can pass out of the back with 81 ball control. He's really good. And then Liet got up to an 84, which he's 3 points off of his top end potential. And we look at his attributes, he isn't the quickest. You know, the 54 agility, the little balance is not great, but he's got decent enough sprint speed, 76. He's got good jumping at 85 and good strength. And he's got dark greens and heading accuracy, stand tackle, a slide tackle, as well as marking. And he's got pretty good short passing as well. Next up is Kamara. The center back got up to an 83. It's worth 25 million. He's 5'10". Remember, he wasn't the tallest guy. Taking a look at his stats though, 92 sprint speed, 89 jumping, so that kind of makes up for his height. He's got decent end aggression as well. Very strange, Kamara has 99 ball control and 94 short passing. His mark is pretty good at 88 as well. Stand tackle is at 85, slide tackles at 80. And then we have Hermosa, who got up to an 81, which is his max potential, by the way. The reason why I showed you him was he's a center back left back who is 6 foot tall, and he already had like almost 90 pace to start out with. So let's see what he ended up with. Yeah, he's 99 sprint speed. Marking's a little bit low, so you got to be concerned there. But stand tackle and slide tackle are both in the dark green. Last up is Ethan Impadu, who didn't really get enough playtime. He only got up to a 78, and he was one of the younger kids on here. So I don't think his stats are going to be all that great, if I'm going to be completely honest. It's not bad. You can see that he's kind of getting there. Actually, what the hell? He's already got 90 slide tackle and 82 stand tackle with 99 short passing and 82 marking. So his defensive stats are actually kind of better than a lot of the other center backs that I already showed you. I apologize. He's pretty good. Let's round it out with the keepers. We got Albin Lafont, who got up to an 89. His max potential, he's worth 43. And do I really need to show you the stats? He's really good. Not to be outdone, the kid from Real Madrid, the Ukrainian Lunin, also reached his full end potential of 88. He's worth 40 million. The only keeper who didn't make it was Fructal, but remember, he was only 1 million to go ahead and start with, and to hit 83 in such a short time is very impressive. So while Lunin and Lafont have kind of the bigger name, you might as well just save your money and go get Fructal. Spend the money elsewhere. Go buy Liao. He seems like a lot of fun to use. But that is it for my video on the best young, cheap, high potential youngsters that you should go ahead and be buying at the start of career mode. If you want to go ahead and check them out, just go back, pause it at any time. And please, this took me so long. This took me about like 5 to 6 hours of my early access time to go ahead and get this video out to you guys. So it'd be uber appreciated if you smush your nipple into the like button, leave a comment down below. Really helps me in the algorithm. Now I must say this is a small fraction of the youngsters that you could go ahead and use in career mode. Obviously I couldn't fit all of them because this video is, god damn it, it's long enough. So be helpful. If you find some type of gem, if there's a guy that I missed, leave it in the comments down below. But yeah, that is pretty much it for me. If you want to check out more FIFA 19-ish content, go ahead, click over here on this video. Also, this video is pretty good. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble, and until next time, guys, stay thick.